Good morning, campers, and welcome back to the Daily Meat. It is Monday, the 23rd of March, 2026. Quite a sunny day, supposed to be up to 13 degrees Celsius today. So, yeah, we need to make the most of that nice spring weather. We've got to take Bruno for a walk today, get rid of his daily puppy energy. We've got a new power station to check out today, so we're going to put that to the test a little later on. Maybe go to the supermarket, get a bit of food to chuck in the air fryer, and yeah, let's see what the day brings. So just going to quickly show you the power station. This is quite a beastly one. This is the Aferiy P210. I have got the P210, but this is a fair bit more power in it. I will go into the full specs in a little while, but this is a bit of a beast, this one. So I'm currently charging it up. It comes with 25% power. It's coming in at just over 1100 watts. It's not taking too long to charge. It's supposed to charge in around 2 hours from flat. I was just testing out my MacBook on the old power station. I was just charging my phone as well. And I've also got a new phone holder for the Meat Wagon. Mrs. Meat kindly bought me that. My last one's broken. So we're going to put that into there as well. But yeah, it's going to let this charge up for a little bit. Yeah, so it's going to let the power station charge up a bit more. And then we'll get in the Meat Wagon and hit the road. Oh, it's also come with a cover, a nice little cover to keep the power station damp free. There's an app to connect to. I won't be doing that today because obviously I need my phone to record, but we'll be trying that app out. Yeah, and that's the Avery P210 2400 watt power station. That's a lot of power. Add an extra 5-year warranty to your Avery device. Apparently these come with 7-year warranty, which is mightily impressive. And there's also a little satchel which comes with a lead for the solar panels, so I can use my new Vitamin 200 watt solar panel on this. It also comes with the mains power cable. Now, one little downside is it doesn't come with a car charger, and that's the connection. That's the bigger connection to what I've got for my car charger. So I'm gonna have to purchase a different cable if I want to charge it up to the car. Now, Avery do a DC to DC power cable kit, and I will get one of them at some point. And with them, you can plug straight into your battery, and you can draw in 500 watts of power to charge the power station, which is absolutely phenomenal just off your van battery. But that's for a later date. Oh, and this little All Powers R600, I've used it on a camp before. I did some car camping with this. But I generally just leave it in the living room now to charge my phone up. It's got wireless charging on the top. Good little portable power station. And it's got a carry handle, so yeah, stick the phone on top. You can carry about, keep it in the car, and your day's out and you've got plenty of power to charge phones up and stuff. Alright, campers, we are back in the Meat Wagon with the new mount attached. So yeah, just heading to a supermarket. We're going to get a bit of lunch. I've got the power station in the van. I think I've got it up to about 85% of charge, so that should be plenty enough. It didn't take long at all to get from 25 to 85%, probably about half an hour or so. So that's very, very rapido. Good old Audi, get our meat fix for the day. Car park is looking busy as always. Oh, yeah, that's a nice one. Take the racing line. Wow, it's got a Mohican. Well, the shopping trip is complete. Now we need to go and find somewhere to park up. Get a sweet little spot for the afternoon. Well, we're heading to the perfect park up. We're actually just going up my garden. Pick it. Let's go to the Meat Manifesto campsite. Some of you may not have seen it before. I have done a few camping videos up here in the past. It's normally a good little testing ground. It's getting a bit tight. I need to trim some of the old bush back. It's been quite a while. I've neglected the bush. It's good on the old fuel with, you know, the fuel prices lately. We need to keep an eye on the fuel consumption. There you go, campers. We have arrived at our destination, and we got Bruno. Bruno's come up for a little adventure up the garden. Look at that. Sweet. So I think that's a sweet park up for a spot of lunch, and we can do a bit of dogging at the same time. Take Bruno for a little pee in the poo. Right, campers, Bruno's had a little pee. He's chilling out on a chair, just overseeing the festivities. So we've got the Aferiy P210 sitting there. We got up to 82% charge. That's a beast. It's the silver version, so it's got the added bling. Look at that. Look at the profile. It's got the grab handles on top. We've got a little storage compartment, very similar to the other Avery power station I had a little while ago in terms of the layout. So we've got a nice bright light on the front, bit of strobe lighting if you want to have a bit of a rave up in the old Meat Wagon. You've got some DC charging there. You've got a cigarette socket, so that's what the fridge will be in. You've got the AC adapter type connectors. That's for that type of connector. Can't remember what they're called. You know, technical jargon, I don't know. But that powers that section up. You've got plenty of charging capabilities for your USB, fast charging up to 100 watt. And that turns that little section on. On the side, under this little flap there, we've got 3 240 plugs, and that powers that one on. And then on the other side, you've got an overload button. You've got some vents there where the fans do their thing to cool it down. That's your mains charging, and your solar and your cigarette lighter socket goes into that one. Again, I haven't got that connection, but that's a pretty sweet little rig. Got your power button, hold it down. Well, I've had to shut the door because Bruno's trying to get out. You can stay there for a minute. But yeah, one thing that I did notice with the other Avery power station I've got is the display stays on, where a lot of the other power stations, it's very bright. It dims or it switches off after, you know, it's left for a minute or so. But what I found out is if you use the app, there is a setting to turn that display off whilst you're using it, which I need because, you know, when I got my fridge plugged in overnight, and I don't want to be seeing all this lighting up the inside of the van. So yeah, this is the Avery P210, 2400 watt, 2048 watt hours, portable power station, retail at £699. There will be a link and a discount code. You've got a 4800 watt peak surge power, so you can pretty much plug anything into this. This is a beast. Yeah, large capacity, recharges from 0 to 100% in 2 hours. That's with AC input. 13 outputs from multiple devices. Again, you can see it all there. 4 ways to recharge: AC, solar, car, AC and solar. Maximum AC input of 1100 watt. So these are designed for indoor and outdoor use. And the continuous output power is secured by a BMS battery system. So this is going to be ideal if we get these power issues. You know, we get shortages, power cuts. This is going to save our bacon. Live PO4 battery with 4,000 plus cycles. Silent operation. These are very quiet. Yeah, definitely check out the website for the full specs. I'm by no means a technical guru. I just like plugging stuff in and putting some heat, some air fried meat, you know, that kind of deal, and charging my phone and camera. Right, so I think it's time to start putting the Avery P210 portable power station to the test. Already charged up my mood lighting, charging up my phone. We're using minimal electricity. Then we've got some goodies to put some air fried heat to. We've got some southern fried chicken tenders, and some house shallot with some tortilla wraps. And I'm going to try out some of this lemon black pepper mayo. That looks quite nice. That'd be a nice little combo. So we've got the 900 watt Chefman air fryer all ready to go. So I think the next thing we need to do is put a bit of air fried heat to that chicken tender meat. Oh yeah. So for the purposes of our demonstration today, we're going to keep all this stuff on the kitchen unit. There's the little bits of chicken in there, some chicken tenders. Let me turn the power on. Little light comes on there. So that's go for the old 180 for about a 10-minute mark. There we go, that's on. Look at that, 920-ish watts. So at that percentage, we got about an hour and a half battery power on the power station. That's cooking away nicely. Oh no, it's going up. Look, we're getting more time. This will fluctuate. This don't constantly draw out 900 watts. So yeah, the time is a little variable. Normally on my power stations for the winter, I'll have my electric blanket, which goes in on the 240. I'll have my fridge plugged in. Unfortunately, where we're situated now, my cable and the fridge down there doesn't reach. Normally I'll keep the power station sort of in this area. That's performing brilliantly. Look at that. Cooking with some electricity. Now the sun has decided to hide behind the clouds today, so I was going to get my solar panel out and do a bit of solar free energy harnessing, but yeah, that's not happening today. We'll save it for a camp. This is just a little daily vlog, just the first impressions, a quick little test. Look at that, put a bit of light on as well, get a bit of brightness, illumination. That's doing good. So we was on 82%. We'll see how much battery that's used once we've finished cooking. See, look, now it's just dropped completely off. See, look, now we're just using power to charge the phone and the light. 27 watts, and probably just to let that tick over. So we've currently got over 20 hours. Oh look, there we go, kicks in again. It would just keep fluctuating like that. There you go, 10 minutes is up, and we used 5% of the battery power. That's pretty darn good. I'm sure I normally use a good 10-12% when I'm cooking for about 10 minutes with the air fryer on my other power stations. I must admit that is a bit of a meaty power station. But anyway, let's start prepping our chicken meat and have something to eat. I'm quite hungry. Well, we've got our wrap all prepared. Let's try a little bit of that sauce. Ooh, quite a zesty lemony number. Nice bit of mayo, bit of a peppery kick. That looks pretty darn good. Anyway, let's get the chicken all wrapped up and have a bit of munch. Well, campers, the chicken is piping hot, cooked in our air fryer with the Avery power station. Brilliant, very nice. That lemon and pepper mayo gives a nice little twang. Complements the southern fried chicken and shallot. Very nice. They're very nice and soft. Sometimes they can be quite cardboard-like wraps, but these are pretty darn good. So anyway, I'm going to finish chowing down on my chicken wrap. Well, that chicken wrap was damn good. Piping hot. The air fryer and the power station combo did the trick. We've got a bit of lemonade now, just to wash down the chicken wrap. But I think that was a successful little test run. We put the air fried heat to the chicken meat, a little 900 watt unit, and charging my phone. I've charged my laptop earlier, also been charging the light. That's been quite a beast. Quite a beast. Cheers, campers. Oh, needed. So with the current state of the world and all the stuff that's in the news, if we do have a lockdown, we've got plenty of electricity and we've got a sweet little campsite, so we'll be good. The videos will still be coming, that's fine, no problem at all. Well, I think that was a successful test run for the new power station, the Avery P210. Another power station for my arsenal. Another power station that we can use for certain camps. We got options. So I just need to get a little car charger lead for that, and we'll all be good. It's actually starting to rain now. Bit of spit in the air. But yeah, I think that'll do for today's portion of meat. Good little test run on a new power station, and we had some good food. Nice bit of air fried chicken, and we saved a little bit of diesel coming up the Meat Manifesto campsite. But thank you very much, Maggie at Avery, for sending me the power station for a good test run. We'll be using it on plenty of camping adventures on the future. And that'll do it for today's portion of the Daily Meat. So if you enjoyed the video, please give the video a thumbs up, and yeah, help with our mission to 1,000 subscribers, and hit the subscriber button. And yeah, I'll catch you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Stay meaty.